I'm literally shaking right now because I just had a man approach me in a parking lot and it went fine. And I'm going to tell you why it went fine and how to address it, because it was in a book I read and this is how you're supposed to address it, but it scared me. I'm literally shaking. So this guy, I am alone with my son, by myself, a woman, and a male approached me in a parking lot. He's, "Excuse me, miss," and I don't know why in the hell he was approaching me or what he was trying to do. And before he was probably 30 feet from me when he said, "Excuse me, ma'am." And I turned around and I literally yelled at him and I said, "Do not approach me." And he immediately started going in the other direction. And I just kept saying it over and over and over. I said, "Do not approach me. Do not approach me." And he, of course, got what the F did it? He started cussing and yelling, what's your problem? And I looked at him and he actually then crossed a couple cars down from my car. And he didn't come anywhere near me. He crossed a couple cars down from my car and was continuing to cuss and say, "What's your problem?" And I said, "You do not approach women in a parking lot." I just kept saying, "Do not approach me. You do not approach women in a parking lot," yelling it. No male should ever approach a woman in a parking lot. Ever. No male should ever approach a woman in a parking lot. And if a male does approach you, you need to turn around and use the strongest voice that you can possibly use with them. Don't be polite. They need to literally screw off. No male should be approaching you in a parking lot.
Okay, pay attention to her words. She said a man just approached her in a parking lot. Look behind her. It is daylight. Okay? Okay. Then she said he was 30 feet away. I want you to measure about 30 feet. That's from your house to your across the street neighbor for most people. You know what I'm saying? You could probably fit 3 or 4 cars. I'm putting 3 or 4 cars in between y'all. Regular size cars, that is. In between y'all. That's 30 feet. Then he said, "Excuse me, miss." Do that sound like someone that's trying to cause you some harm? You could have dropped some money, your wallet or whatever. I don't know, something. You said you're carrying your son. I don't know how big your son is, so he could have dropped his shoe, his pacifier, whatever. 9 times out of 10, that do not sound like a guy that's finna cause you some harm. I mean, oh my God. Are y'all serious? Are y'all ladies serious? Now, I'm not saying that he probably wouldn't have. He probably would have. Don't know. But going by what she just said, a guy just approached me. So that means it just happened a few minutes before she started recording. So look behind her. It's daylight. A lot of these men snatching up people don't happen during the day. I'm not saying it doesn't. For y'all come out here and talk about, "Yeah, dude, this and that happened." I ain't saying it doesn't. I said a lot of it. Then she said he was about 30 feet away. Then he said, "Excuse me, miss." It sounded like maybe he was trying to shoot a shot. Maybe she dropped something. Maybe her son probably dropped something. I don't know. Now, to me, it sounds like something happened to her before and she haven't got over it. Or maybe she never will get over it if something did. But, are y'all ladies serious? My God. I mean, oh my God. You know, when women actually do need help, men are just going to get to the point where they're just going to say, "Nope, not no more. Nope, not no more." Look what we're going through. Oh my God. And she going to yell at the man guy, talking about, "Get your strongest voice that you could possibly get." It don't sound, going by her words, 30 feet away. Measure 30 feet. That's almost the size of a 18-wheeler, the trailers. Those are 52 feet. So, yeah. You could probably fit 2 or 3 cars in between. So there's no way on, oh my goodness. Whoo-wee. I mean, ladies, y'all got to do better than this. It sounds like something happened to her before, or happened to someone that's real close to her, like maybe her mom, her sister, or somebody, and now she's terrified. Or maybe she had a bad dream and it shook her or something. I don't know. But you in a parking lot, look like a convenience store, or maybe a clothing store or something. I don't know. But either way that goes, either way it goes. Whoo-wee. Man. Fellas, all I'm going to say is this here. Don't help these women no more. I told y'all a story a while back. I'm going to say it again, and then I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I don't remember exactly what year. I know I'm wrong on this part. I'm going to say maybe 2001, 2002 maybe. I don't exactly remember the year. But downtown Houston, Texas, it was dark, coming home. I was getting ready to go home. I was downtown waiting on the bus. All I hear a lady screaming, help, help. I can't actually see what's going on because it's dark, but I can see, people, and they moving. So I ran towards the voice of the lady hollering help, and I didn't start jumping on the guy or nobody. I just tried to get in between to separate, and the lady hit me with her purse. That's my man. He could do whatever he wants to me. And I said, you know what? From now on, I ain't helping nobody else. And I meant that shit. If you ain't my wife, my daughter, my mom, my sister, I ain't helping nobody. And at that time, I wasn't married, but still, that was my mindset. And my daughter wasn't born at that time, of course. But still, that was my mindset. If you ain't none of those people, I ain't helping you. I ain't even helping the aunties and female cousins. You got to be close females to me for me to help you. Close. My wife, my mom, my sister, my daughter. That's it. You ain't none of those? And I read the comments on this video. One guy said this happened to him. All he was finna go do is tell the lady that she left the gas pump hanging out of her gas tank. So the lady drove down the damn street with a damn gas pump in her gas tank, according to, that comment. So all I'm saying is this, fellas, we just gonna get to the point, we just gonna say, hey, teach these women a lesson. Because going by with the story she just told out of her own mouth does not sound like this guy was finna cause her any harm. It sounds like this guy was just, he might finna shoot a shot at her, I don't know. Or she probably could have dropped her wallet or something. Just approached you in broad daylight, about 30 feet away from you, and he says, excuse me, miss. So that means he didn't approach you then. And y'all women ask the question all the time, is chivalry dead? You tell me, is chivalry really dead, and who killed it?